Okay, children. In 5th standard social, we have finished the lesson and we have written the choose and match the following. Now we are going to see about the true or false. So this is about the unit 1. This is from the forts and palaces. So we have already finished choose and match. Now we are going to see about the true or false. Okay. So Tamil Nadu has been ruled by many rulers. Ruled by many rulers, especially by the Chera, Chola, Pandya and Pallava rulers. Is it true? Yes, true. You can write true. The next one is Vellore Fort has 5 mahals. Vellore Fort has 5 mahals, that is true. Then Dindigul Fort was built by Nayaks of Madurai, that is also true. Dindigul Fort was built by the Nayaks of Madurai, that is also true. Then fourth one, Umayan Kotai is the other name for Dindigul Kotai. Umayan Kotai. So pronounce the word, children. Listen how I am pronouncing. So Umayan Kotai is the other name for Jinji Fort. Yeah, false. That is false, not true. That is false. Okay, then fifth one, the Padmanabhapuram Palace, the famous palace, Padmanabhapuram Palace was built by, yaar kattad this palace? Was built by the ruler of Travancore. The ruler of Travancore. That is true. So Tamil Nadu has been ruled by many rulers, especially by the Chera, Chola, Pandya and Pallava rulers. True. Vellore Fort has 5 mahals. That is true. Dindigul Fort was built by the Nayaks of Madurai. True. Umayan Kotai is the other name for Jinji Fort. False. The Padmanabhapuram Palace was built by the rulers of Travancore. That is true. Now we will move on to the answer the following. So you have got answer the following as well as the detailed answer. So copy down entire thing in your classwork, children. Okay, this is the third term of the first lesson. So copy down everything. What are the prime attractions? First question is, what are the prime attractions? What are the prime attractions of Tamil Nadu tourism? So, நம்ம தமிழ்நாடு டூரிசம்ல என்ன முக்கியமான prime attraction? So, palaces and forts. Palaces, அரண்மனையும் கோட்டைகளும். அரண்மனையும் கோட்டையும். Palaces and forts are the prime attractions, because prime attractions na அதில் வந்து so many workings will be there. கலை நயத்தோட ஒவ்வொரு பேலஸையும் பியூட்டிஃபுல்லாக கட்டியிருப்பாங்க. ஸோ தட் வில் மேக்ஸ் த அட்ராக்ஷன்ஸ் டு கம் டு திஸ் டூரிசம், அட்ராக்ஷன்ஸ் ஆஃப் தமிழ்நாடு டூரிசம். Okay, now the next question is, write a note on Tarangambadi Fort. Write a note on Tarangambadi Fort. So the point by point we can write. So Tarangambadi Fort is locally called Danish Fort. Then second one, it is located on the shores of Bay of Bengal. The fort is trapezoidal in shape with 3 rooms. In the left wing. And the central pillar of the hall holds the entire weight of the dome. Okay, so what are the prime attractions of Tamil Nadu tourism? Palaces and forts are the prime attractions of Tamil Nadu tourism. Write a note on Tarangambadi Fort. Tarangambadi Fort is locally called Danish Fort. It is located on the shores of Bay of Bengal. The fort is trapezoidal. Say children, trapezoidal in shape with 3 rooms in the left wing. The central pillar of the hall holds the entire weight of the domes. So this is the second one. And now we'll move on to the next question. Name some of the tourist attractions. Name some of the tourist attractions of Jinji Fort. Answer. Jinji Fort is a huge fort with many attractions. Like Kalyan Mahal, temples, Anekulam Pond, granites and watchtower. Okay. Then fourth one. Give a short note on Thirumalai Nayakar Palace. Give a short note on Thirumalai Nayakar Palace. So answer, it is a 17th century. It is a 17th century architecture of Nayakar dynasty. Okay, so point by point we can write. It is one of the most popular palaces. In South India, located in Madurai. Okay, this is one of the tourist spot of Tamil Nadu. This is one of the tourist spot. Tamil Nadu. The last one. Who built the Tanjavur Maratha Palace? Who built the Tanjavur Maratha Palace? Write some of its tourist attraction. Answer is the palace was originally constructed by the rulers of Tanjavur Nayakar Kingdom. Okay, so this is the first point. And this is the second one is Tanjavur Palace is a tourist attraction. We'll continue, children. Tanjavur Palace is a tourist attraction which houses 3 separate venues. 3 separate venues. Okay, and the palace. What are the 3 venues? That is the palace, the art gallery, and a manuscript library. And a manuscript library. That is Sanskrit Saraswati Mahal. It is Saraswati Mahal. Okay, so who built the Tanjavur Maratha Palace and write some of its tourist attraction? The palace was originally constructed by the rulers of Tanjavur Nayakar Kingdom, and Tanjavur Palace is a tourist attraction which houses 3 separate venues, that is the palace, the art gallery, and a manuscript library that is known as the Saraswati Mahal. Okay, now we'll move on to the answer in detail. So, fifth one. Answer in detail and describe the structure of the Velur Fort. They are asking. Describe, answer in detail. This one, describe the structure of Velur Fort. Velur Fort is the 16th century. Velur Fort is a 16th century fort. Okay. Situated in Velur. It was built by the king of Vijayanagar. And second one, Velur Fort is considered as one of the most invincible fort. Third one is, it is surrounded by deep and wide moat. Moatna agari solluvaanga, wide moat. So அந்த கோட்டைக்கு என்டர் ஆகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி அகழி இருக்கும். It is surrounded by wide and deep moat. Deep and wide moat. The water of this moat was a home of thousands of crocodiles. It was feared by many raiders. Many raiders of the fort. And then the last point is, it's a good example of military architecture. It is a good example. Military architecture. So this is a detailed question answer. So learn through it properly, children. I'll move on to the next one. So copy down everything what all I have written on the board. Write about Dindigul Fort. Write about Dindigul Fort. So this is also the detail. It is a 17th century hill fort. It is a 17th century hill fort situated in Dindigul. Also called as Malaikote. It was built by Nayakas of Madurai to defend their region. Defend தற்காத்து கொள்வதற்கு. Okay, so to defend the region from Mysore army. Okay. Presently, fort is maintained by Archaeological Survey of India. Archaeological Survey of India. The fort was cemented. With double walls. To withstand heavy artillery. Okay, so this is the second question. Now we'll move on to the last one about the Padmanabhapuram temple. So after this, we have finished this lesson. So go through this what all I gave and copy down everything in your notebook. Describe the architecture. And various sections of Padmanabhapuram temple. Palace, I'm sorry. So what are the various architecture and also about the sections in that palace. So first one is, it is beautifully historical monument. It is a beautiful historical monument. situated, that is situated. Kanyakumari district. Kanyakumari district, also known as Kalkulam Palace. Next one is, it is the palace is this is a wooden palace built with the palace Padmanabhapuram Palace is a wooden palace which is built in Kerala style of architecture. Kerala style of architecture. It was built by the rulers of Travancore. Then the last point is, it has various sections. It has various sections like Queen Mother Palace, Queen Mother Palace, then Council Chamber, Southern Palace, and so on. That's all, children. So 3 details and then 4 question answers. So 4 question answers, for short answers then 4, 5 is there, and detailed question answer is 4. So go through this, learn everything, and point by point you can learn. Right about the Dindigul Fort is the 17th century hill fort. This is 17th century hill fort situated in Dindigul and also called as Malai Kotai, and it was built by Nayakars of Madurai to defend the region from the Mysore army. So put the point whenever you finish writing the points. Presently fort is maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. The fort was cemented with double walls which withstand heavy artillery works. And describe the architecture and various sections of Padmanabhapuram Palace. It is a beautiful historical monument that is situated in Kanyakumari district, also known as the Kalkulam Palace. And Padmanabhapuram Palace is a wooden palace which is built in Kerala style of architecture. It was built by the rulers of Travancore, and it has various sections like Queen Mother Palace, Council Chamber, Southern Palace, and so on. So complete this, write down in your notebook and write down everything that chose, fill up, match, true or false, what all you given. Copy down in your classwork and submit it, children. Thank you.